Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for some more PGA Tour 2K25, and today no intro music or anything like that. We are just getting straight down into the action, kind of in a way, because I forgot to keep some footage for an intro and to also kind of keep this video a little bit shorter than some of them have been recently. And I'm sure you can guess from the title and the thumbnail the topic of today's video. Now, I know I did say in the previous video that we should be back on the course playthroughs, but I just thought this was a perfect example to bring up another thing that's been on my mind. Now, back in 2K23, I was never really bothered with ranked, so it just never interested me. But with 2K25, there was obviously a trophy achievement for the game, for X amount of ranked stuff like that. So it's I had to play it whether I wanted, because I wanted the platinum trophy. But I've gotten stuck into it now. It's I enjoy playing it. So again, as I say, from the title thumbnail, you're probably going to guess the title or the topic is about quitting the matches. And this being a perfect example, this match here, of why you should never quit a match. Now, I'm not going to spoil the surprise of what the result of this match was, but I will say that, as you can see, we're playing against a guy called Tom69 Old Man, and I love getting matched up against this guy, because I know no matter what, whether it goes my way, his way, or it goes right down to the wire, we are going to have a great match. And it genuinely just puzzles me as to why people quit the matches, no matter how far into it is. You could be getting destroyed in the first few holes, or it could go right down to the wire, the final shot on the final hole, or even it could go to a tiebreaker, and people just rage quit. Now, I do understand that people do get disconnections. It does happen. Earlier on today, I was playing a match. I can't remember who I was playing against off the top of my head right now, but my opponent, he took a putt. It was a longish putt, about 45 feet, something like that. Dropped it in the hole, and as soon as the ball dropped in the hole, there was kind of, you know, that little sort of transition screen before it's coming across to my shot. Then it just hung up in there, and I thought I'll give it a minute to see, maybe it's just a bit of a delay, something like that. But unfortunately, after about 5, nearly 10 minutes of sitting there, it just wasn't going. It wasn't going anywhere, so I had to quit the game. But I will not quit a match, no matter how badly I'm playing. It doesn't matter if I lose 4 or 5 straight holes and I get absolutely destroyed, or if it goes right down to, as I said a minute ago, right down to the wire. Now, I will say the first few holes, as you can see, I'm 1 down already through the first. And that's to say, I do love getting paired up against this guy, because I just know no matter what, whether it goes in my favor, his favor, it's going to be a great game all the time. And Season 3 is underway now, so this is one of my first few matches after Season 3 kicked off. I think it was Thursday. Today is Saturday, as I'm recording this now. I think, it was Thursday afternoon, I believe, so just the day after Season 3 kicked. I waited until the ranks and leaderboards had reset themselves, because I had a bit of trouble at the start of Season 2, where I jumped straight in. I did the same for ranked tours, and things weren't unlocking and stuff like that for me, so I said I'll give it a day before I start playing, and then we'll get stuck in. So that's mostly what I've been playing. I haven't really been playing. I've been playing the ranked tours as well, just more so to level up through the clubhouse pass. But otherwise, I haven't really been playing any society events or anything like that. Just been playing ranked, because those of you who do play ranked, I'm sure you know, for the par rank, par 2, you're getting the green color clubs. I think it's, I know Season 1 we got the putter. Season 2, last season, yeah, we got, was it wedges or irons? It was either wedges or irons, I can't remember. But this season now we're getting a driver. And that's another reason why I want to play ranked as well, because I want all those green clubs as a set, because obviously, well, my channel and theme color and stuff like that is all green, so I thought it'd fit well. But where are we now? We're on hole number 2. This is Tom's second shot in. As I say, I am 1 down. He got 169 yards in. A decent shot here. I actually can't remember how this match, how the shots played out. I do know the result, obviously. I know the result. I know exactly how it panned out, but shot-wise, I can't recall it now. So what do I got? 26 feet up, 1. Perfect on the putt. Just... Oh. An ant could fart on that ball and it would drop right in the hole. That's my little motto. I always say that whenever it stops on the lip. So I got 7 feet for the win on this hole. Tom's going to drop that right in. He's going to go 2 up on me. Now, there are a lot of people who could have easily quit this match by now. Just kind of raging. But I thought, no, I am going to keep on going. I will not quit a match no matter what. As I say, the incident earlier on today, just before I started to record this commentary, where the game hung up, that is the first time where I technically quit the game, or quit a match. But I just had no other option. The game just completely froze up on me. So third hole anyway, par 5. Tom's tee shot. Takes it straight over those bunkers. If I remember correct, actually, yes, let me see the carry distance on my driver here is 288. Yeah, so all my clubs are actually, sorry, my driver, and I think the only ones that did still have fittings were my wedges and the putter, because they were still on amethyst. I've upgraded the driver and woods and stuff like that to diamond, and the irons to diamond. Now, at the time of me recording, I have got a couple of fittings on them, but at this point, I had no fittings at all on those clubs, just on the wedges and the putter. I'll say because they are still on amethyst at the moment. But I'm on the green. Bit of a lengthy putt ahead of me. Here comes Tom's second shot, 240 yards he's got. And bless you. It won't have come across in the mic, I don't think, anyway, but there's a sneezy boy over there, Louis, one of the cats. Forever sneezing, I don't know what it is. Solid looking shot here from Tom. He's on the green. He's just going to take that slope as well, I think, a little bit, is he? No, he's going to stay up the top. So, much better chance of dropping this. What have we got? We got 40 feet up to a little bit of a double breaker. Again, perfect. A little bit of an underswing, and that is just going to burn past the, well, stop on the left edge nearly. Tom's got himself a 15-footer. Up 3 inches. Taking his time. As I say, I genuinely, I love getting paired up against this guy because I just know no matter what way the match goes, it's gonna be a good match. There's a few other people that I do play against as well. Now, Tom has has a German flag. You'll see this now in the transition between holes. I don't know if it's genuinely from Germany or anything like that. I have no idea, because I know some people do put up random flags. But I played another blade or two of grass, because you'll actually see. Yeah, I check here. I do remember this. I checked. Yes, there is OB right along that fence, and I think say another blade or two of grass, and Tom would have been in a little bit of trouble there. So I made sure to be mindful of that one. Perfect across the board. Just get it down there. I think I'm a blade or two of grass in the fairway. But and I don't know what's happening with Tom's foot here. He's part of the fence as well. But yeah, I don't think his foot's supposed to do that. It's a very very uncomfortable looking stance. Can't remember how he recovers. If he recovers good from this shot or not, from this lie, should I say. He is up there just off to the left, still in the rough. So where am I? Am I in the fairway? I am just a blade of grass on the light rough, but it might as well be fairways. It's almost pretty much perfect in terms of shot percentage. 152 yards in. I'm going to play about 153. A little bit of a push, and we are just about going to keep it on the green there. So that's given me an opportunity anyway to take 1 hole back. At the moment we are at 3 down. Let's say on hole number 4. As I said a moment ago, there is a lot of people would have quit by now. I mean, I've played against some people where literally they hit their first tee shot and they could hook or shank it, whatever, and they just rage quit, or they just start plowing the ball around any which way to try and get their opponent to quit. But I mean, at the end of now, because I don't quit myself, I don't know. Because I know you do still, it still counts as a loss and you lose the points, but I don't know how many points. Oh, Tom's just giving me the hole there for the half, but or giving me the putt, should I say. But I don't know how many points. If you quit your matches, let me know. how many points do you actually lose for that? Do you lose more, or would you lose based on the rank of the person you're playing against? So if somebody's higher ranked than you and you lose the match, you might only lose 2 or 3 points, whereas if you're a higher rank than them, you could lose 20 to 30 points or something like that. I've actually genuinely, if I haven't got the stats in front of me right now, but I did look just before I started playing earlier on today as well. And I mean, I've actually got more losses at the moment so far in Season 3 than I have wins. When I started up the game earlier on today, I had 5 wins and 6 losses. Now, I've lost a few today, and I've won a few as well. So I don't know if it's still kind of pretty much neck and neck in terms of win-loss, or if I've overtaken on the loss. I actually have to have a look, because I wasn't keeping track of how many I won. I'm not even sure how many I played. I played a good few. I played at least 10 matches anyway so far today. Tom's unfortunately going to miss that putt considerably to the right. That's going to give me an opportunity to take this hole 10 feet for the birdie. We'll drop that in, claw it back to be 2 down. And the two of us understand each other as well. We know the pace of play. This is kind of, in that video I was saying about, that I did about the pace of play, speed of play and stuff like that, the fast versus slow. This is what I dub as the in-between kind of pace, where let it go for a few seconds and then speed up the second half of the shot. Obviously, if it's a decent looking approach shot, you let it go a little bit longer. If it's a good putt, let it play out. That's no problem to me. But yeah, say we're on the same page, me and this guy. We know, like, I know you're gonna get that putt. I'll give you that putt, no problem. Now, to be fair, it can be a judgmental error sometimes, because I could be playing absolutely woefully, and I could be missing 3-foot putts, just hooking them. My thumb just decides, no, I don't want to do what you want me to do, and it's gonna go all over the place. So fair play to anybody, because I come up against some people as well, where I could have like a 20-odd foot putt or more or something like that, and it could be for the half or for me to win the hole or something like that, and they'll just assume, oh, he's gonna make this putt and give it to me. But anything outside of a certain range, especially if there's the opportunity to win the hole, I will not concede the putt. But anyway, how are we getting on? I wasn't looking at the screen there. So am I on the green? I am not quite sure, but Tom is in a little bit of bother here, just in the rough, the heavy rough. 34 yards. So good spinner or long flop. And I've promised myself as well this season I am not going to use VC to speed my way through up a few levels here and there through the clubhouse pass. I am going to, well, to be honest, I say it now. I said it last season and I still did it in the end anyway, used VC to just get the last few levels done. But no, I am going to try and stick to my guns this time and just play through, level it up. And just going to burn that left edge of that chip, unlucky there. So what have we got? I am on... We're both on our fourth shot. Tom from 12 feet, down 2 inches right to left. And he's going to drop that one in. Pretty much a tap in, although I have missed them from this distance. And I've seen other people say it as well. They will not concede putts like that, because you just never know if that person is going to miss. So we are on to hole number... What are we on? Hole number 7. I'm still 2 down. Par 4, off the tee. Nice, perfect again. And we're going to get ourselves into the fairway, fairly level around here as well. Tom choking down on the driver, it looks like. He doesn't want to run the risk of running out of fairway, so it's going to keep him just about in. Good choice to actually choke down out there. He must have some fittings on. So I'm left with 91 yards in, up 2 feet. We call it 91 to 92 yards to the pin. No wind at all. Beautiful strike on it. A little bit of extra on the rhythm, but not too bad. Got it in there reasonably close. So a good opportunity for a birdie there for me. Tom from 78 yards. Going to play about 79. That's a good shot. Tucked it in there. A little bit of a pressure putt now for me. Even though it's only 7 feet, minimal break on it. But we will tap that in. And Tom follow suit. Tap it in. That's another half. So, 2 down. 3 to play. Sorry, 2 to play. I do apologise. We're on hole number 8 now. So we are pretty dormy. The pressure's on me. What can I do? Bit of a pull. Bit of a pull and a push. So that is well to the left. And that is going to leave me with quite a tricky putt. What's Tom going to do? It's the quiet part now where I don't know what to say. And as well, that's the other thing. We're trying to commentate like this over a ranked as well. Because I can't remember how long it takes. Like obviously, some people can take a little bit longer. Tom is well left. It'll take a little bit longer for them to take the shot. And there's not really much to talk about. So he's got himself a 43 footer up 1 foot. That is going to be a big left to right breaker. Can't remember how close he gets. He's going to miss that quite a bit to the right, 2 to 3 feet to the right and carry on a bit. So it eases the pressure on me a little bit, but still 31 feet up 1 from me. Also big break to left or the right. Whatever way those words tried to come out there, I don't know. A little bit of a pull on that, and I am just going to miss it a little bit to the left. So we're going for another half, and Tom drops this. That is game over. 9 feet down 1 inch. Right to left, and he's just going to burn past that right edge. And that gives me the perfect opportunity to close the gap once again and keep myself in the match. We are now 1 down, going on to the final hole. So as I said earlier on in the start of the video, this is a prime example of why you do not quit a match. I was 3 down after 3 holes, and we clawed it back. We're on the final hole, 1 down. Choked back a little bit on this one. Is OB to the right. Unfortunately into the bunker there. But still a good chance to get up and down for a birdie. It all depends on what Tom does off the tee. Now he's going driver as well. Does he choke down on this? Yes, he does. He chokes down on this one. So obviously it is reachable, but it's just a bit of a tricky shot because any way of a push, or if the wind is in the favour to go left or right, you could potentially be over there on the beach. So he's dead straight on, but memory serves me correct, he's just going to hit that hump there. And he's going to trickle his way off down into the rough. So it still could go any way. I've got myself 23 yards, going to play about 25. Pick shot out. Nicely done. Tuck it in there close. 1, maybe 2 feet to the hole. What has Tom got? He's going to go what looks to be a flop shot. From 15 yards. Yeah, so I'd say a super flop maybe. So he shuffles his feet around in the rough, making those minute little adjustments. Unfortunately, he must have just underswung that a little bit. Came up a bit shy. Left himself with 11 feet. So this to win the match. Come on, Tom. And he's just gonna, I don't know if he maybe just misjudged the break or if he pushed it a little bit, but unlucky there. So this to come back for the par. He's gonna drop that one in just about on the right side. And I've got the tap in now to bring us back to all square and force a tiebreaker. So as you can see, that match completely turned around. And I've pulled it back. Say tiebreaker. Closest to the pin, or even if he gets closer than me or I get closer than him, and whoever drops the putt first, whatever, they can still win the match. But I do know the outcome here, and I will say this has got to be down to millimeters. Literally down to millimeters now for this playoff hole. So good strike from Tom. Touches down about 155. He's going to knock that to 5 feet to the pin. So pressure is on me big time to really pull off a good shot here. So 3 miles per hour wind from left to right, 160 to the pin. A little bit of loft and attack angle on that one. A little bit of a push as well. Otherwise, not a bad strike. It's just where are we going to get? Now, that's fairly similar. And as you will see, we are both 5 feet to the pin. And this is why I said it must have been literally millimeters, or if the game just decided to give it in the favor of me, because we both drop them in, and it gave me the win. So absolutely excellent match there against Tom69 Old Man. I say I love getting paired up against, because I know it's always going to be a great game, whether it goes my way or his way. It's always going to be, I always look forward to seeing how the match is going to play out. But again, now, as I say, that could have been down to the millimeter for all I know. I could have been 4 feet 11 and he could have been 4 feet 11 inches to the hole, and he could have been bang on 5 or something like that. But it was, or I genuinely don't know what way the game decides. The game decides, here, give him the win this time. But as you can see there, I ended up clutching it and getting the win, clawing it back, even though I was 3 down after 3 holes. And that is just, once again, I've said it so many times already, a prime example. Just do not quit the match. Keep on playing. If you are down, you don't know, that person could get comfortable, get a bit too relaxed, and just start making errors themselves. And you could claw it back and end up turning. I've had matches where I've been down, say 2 or 3 down, like what you saw here in this video, and I've completely turned it around and gone the other way. And you just never know. It's not over until it's over. Just grit your teeth and fight back as best as you can. That's pretty much all I can say. Stop quitting the matches. You're going to get the loss anyway. If you're going to lose, you're going to get the loss anyway. But as far as I'm aware, if you quit the match, again, I don't know because I don't do it myself, but you're going to lose more points. And then you're probably going to be giving out and complaining that you're not getting up through the ranks. But if you keep quitting matches and you're losing more points than what you would do if you just lost the match and let it play out, that's the reason why you're not going to get up through the ranks. But anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. If you managed to make it this far in the video, thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to drop it a like. And if you have not done so already, or you're just brand new to the channel, do consider subscribing, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Until then, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.